I'm sorry.
I want to make sure. I tell you, it's great to see this football team go out and finish the way they finished tonight. And you're talking about a team with a lot of resiliency and a lot of heart. And I look at this senior class. In the last 2 years, out of the 25 games, we're 22-3, and that's special. You know, it was high expectations this season, and just to see us finish and to get in overtime with the last regular season game, you know, I can't be more proud of this football team. A special group. You look at the plays Teddy made there in that one series to get us ahead. You know, it's the fourth down. He pushes the guy off, and he kind of backs his way in the 5 yards, and then he just unloads one to Damian Copeland, and then to see the defense go out into overtime and get the stop. But it was a tough game to see us come on the road, and we always talk about back our defense, and to just watch this team just play together and come together. Special group.
Coach, they don't make it easy for you, do they?
No, they don't make it easy for me, but that's what's great about this team. You know, you look at us, and it's a team that it plays, you know, and we do what we have to do, and we go and win games.
That touchdown to Copeland, can you describe what you saw Teddy Bridgewater do?
Well, I thought he was sacked. You know, he moved around in the pocket. I thought the guy pulled him off, and then all of a sudden he just lets it go. And I thought he was going to be thrown out of the back of the end zone, and Copeland makes the catch. But it was just an unbelievable play by Teddy.
I got to ask you, you had 2 timeouts at the end. You didn't call any with 50 seconds left. What was the thought process behind that?
Well, they were driving the ball, and I didn't want to give them. They called the timeouts actually, because you know they was trying to get in the field goal.
It was fourth down. You had 2 timeouts left. I just wasn't sure why you didn't call one.
Fourth down for who? Us or them?
For them.
For them? And they get in the field goal. Their field goal kicker was going to make it. So I say let's get into overtime, and then let's go play the game.
Talk about overtime. In the overtime.
Well, they did, and you look at us in overtime. We take the ball first, and we drive it and get 2 big runs, and then I thought we had to really bounce out where we got up on the ball. And what we got, we had tempo in our offense. We were in a tempo mode, and once we get in tempo, just change the rhythm of the game. And then defensively, we get out there, we make some really key stops, get them backed up, get them behind the chains, made a big play there to get them behind the chains, and then they had to throw the ball, so we just needed to go make plays.
You guys did. Cincinnati seemed to move the ball down the field later that game fairly easy. You guys not so much. It was more of a grind. What do you think?
Well, the Cincinnati had 2 big plays on us. That's what you can't do, is give up the big plays. But you know what we did, but we moved it and we scored, and they scored. So it's, you know, at the end of the day, we ended up with the victory.
When you did score, that no huddle seemed to work to perfection. I mean, could we be seeing a lot more of that maybe in the bowl game?
Well, we changed the rhythm in the second half because we wanted to get some tempo, and that's where we can execute, because you try to get defenses back on their heels and then make them get a line, and you try to wear them down.
After a season where we kept asking you, is this disappointing, is this disappointing? You have 11 wins and you're going to Florida for a bowl game. How does that feel?
Well, everybody thought it's disappointing. You're sitting there 10-1. I thought we were 1-10. So now we're 11-1. So I guess we're gonna feel like it's 1-11.
Will you wear a turtleneck in Florida?
I will wear a turtleneck in Florida.
You guys really, got some big runs out of Sonoris and Dominique tonight. Talk about the play of your 2 backs tonight.
Well, our offensive line did a great job of just latching on it, and we talk about reestablishing the line of scrimmage, and that's what we were able to do, and that's why we got the runs. And you look at a lot of the runs, they were cutback runs, but our running backs did a very good job of running behind the pads. But we needed to establish, we need to be balanced in the run and pass game.
In the decision to, you basically just handed the ball to Dominique in overtime?
Yes, and then we didn't want to have to, we made a throw there, we got the pass interference, but Dominique was running so well, the offensive line was blocking.
One more for Coach.
Coach,
We're good?
I guess I just want.
it is such a weird situation with the 1 year before the ACC. It's 11 wins, but no BCS. How do you view it? How do you describe what you guys did this season?
Oh, I think what we did was it's an unbelievable job. You look at us, we're 11-1. We dropped one early, but just to watch this team come back and get to 11 wins. I told them today when we had a pregame meeting, I said, you know what, guys, there's a lot of teams across this country. There's some 7-4 teams, there's some 4-7s, and I said, here we're sitting in a position to go get the 11th win. Just think about that, 11 wins, and how special that would be.
You never get tired of it, do you?
Never get tired of it. All right, thank you.
Here you go. Warm up.